Here's the $1,000,000 question or $1,000,000,000 question or $1,000,000,000,000 question. Can Paige Bueckers be stopped? UConn, UCLA, Texas, and also South Carolina are in the Final Four. Down in Tampa right now. I've been doing a little bit of research, not a whole lot of research on Paige Bueckers. But one thing's for certain, the will is strong. The confidence is there. History is on the side. I really don't believe that she can be stopped. Can she be slowed down? A little bit. But here are some keys that I believe that UConn could overcome this ball game. If I'm the opposition, if I'm UCLA, I must keep the ball out of Paige Bueckers' hands. She's not just going to take shots and make shots. She's going to be facilitating the basketball. And lo and behold, when she passes the ball, she's always going to put her team in the best position to win. So you take a look at her coach. She's an extension. I always tell my team, the point guard or the number one or the shooting guard, that's the extension of the coach. So she's coaching on the basketball court. So if I'm UCLA, you got to give up something in order to get something. I'm taking my best defender. I believe I'm looking down here. Rory. No, that's Texas. I'm taking a look in here at UCLA. I'm taking a look at Kiki Rice. And I want to make sure that I keep the ball out of Bueckers' hands. That she's going to go out there and do whatever she's got to do in order to help her team go out there and gain a championship. And I believe that there's a lot of disrespect that's out there. There's going to be naysayers, there's going to be haters, there's going to be doubters, there's a lot of people that's going to say, can she win the big one? This is her 5th year. I know she has some injuries, but she's out here on the basketball court. And there's a lot of times that people say, well, some of the best have won championships. I believe that is the only thing. So the road to get this championship has to go through UCLA. And they have bets. They have a lot of great players that's out there that has a coach that coaches with humility, but also coaches with confidence. So whenever you have a coach that coaches with humility and also coaches with confidence, and knowing that I have to be defensive minded, I have to make sure that I do everything I can to stop Paige Bueckers, make somebody else win. This is me looking at the ball game. Make somebody else win the ball game. It's not going to be Paige Bueckers. It's not going to be her. Go to the old school boxing 1. Go to the triangle and 2. Go to something. Keep away. Keep the ball out of her hands. And let's talk about UConn. Let's talk about history. Let's talk about the championships. Let's talk about the many Final Fours they've been to, the many championships. I don't believe there's just the coach that's in the ear. I believe there's former players that are in her ear. I believe there's former players that are coaching her. I believe there's former players that want her to win this one. So if I'm UCLA, knowing that it's just not you against Paige Bueckers, you're against a historical program in UConn. Diana Taurasi's, I think the Maya Moores, Rebecca Lobos. There's many others in between. So the question is, can Paige Bueckers be stopped? No, she's not. She is going to get her shots one way or the next. There's going to be battles that we're going to face in our lives, and I know that she's been going through a lot of battles. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be roadblocks. There's going to be setbacks. So here's what I'm going to do if I'm Paige Bueckers, and she's probably already doing that. Block out all the noise. At this moment between the lines, and I just saw I think the press conference, the last one, focus on one possession at a time. Focus on one possession at a time, one play at a time, one shot at a time, one defensive set at a time, one offensive set at a time, one thing at a time. Going from the start of the ball game and looking at the end of the ball game, there's vision. We want to make sure that we visualize ourselves winning, but we have to make sure we visualize in putting our best in every single play. Take a look at the Final Four. You have 4 that's left in this Final Four, the women's, also the men's side. I haven't done any videos on the men's side, but on the women's side, South Carolina. I just did a video on Malaysia for Wiley. Also, Chloe Kitts. I haven't done a video on UCLA. I haven't done a video on Texas. Even though I'm over here. I haven't done a video on them. But something just tell me before this game starts tonight, and I'm going to post this, before this game starts tonight, I'm just going to let you know how I feel, what I believe that's going to happen. I can't predict. There's a lot of people that they try to predict the stock market. They try to predict this. They try to predict. Only thing that we could do, we could take a look at how they're playing, take a look at history, but not just that. What do I believe is happening off the floor? Off the floor. There's a lot of people that's going to be goofing off. It's great to have fun. There's moments to have fun, but I believe in this moment right now, block out all the noise. Focus, focus, focus. Get away from the noise. Get away from the crowds. Focus on your teammates. Who are the ones in your life? This is not just Paige Bueckers. This is for you out there that's watching. Who are the ones in your life? In your team of life, if you have your championship team in your life, who are the ones out there that want you to win? Who do you know that wants you to succeed? Who do you know that wants you to go out there and achieve whatever you want to achieve? Focus on them. It's just like Paige Bueckers, and just like AZ Fudd, just like Dawn Staley, just like the greats of the greats that played the basketball game, that are still playing the basketball game, and the NCAA women's basketball is in a great position. WNBA is in a great position right now because a lot of people want to watch. And as they want to watch, you got to give them something to watch. And that's by leaving your heart and your soul on the basketball court. I'm a coach that's defensive minded when I coach basketball. Defensive minded. Keep away. Defensive minded. You could go out there and make your shot. 2, and they have 0. You stop them from scoring. You won the entire ball game 2-0. There's going to be some back and forth. But I believe these teams, it's going to be very difficult for them to be shaken, rattle, or roll. And I believe Paige Bueckers is battle tested. I believe all of them are battle tested. Some of them played each other multiple times in this tournament and in their conference championships. But now is the moment. Tonight is the night. Tomorrow's going to take care of tomorrow. Can't look beyond, can't look to the national championship game before winning this game. So for those out there that are watching these videos, that's commented on the last couple of videos that I've done on Malaysia for Wiley, I call her the engine to the South Carolina, and she needs some minutes. She needs more minutes. I believe that she should be starting. You put your best 5 on the floor. Yes, you have a rotation of 7 or 8, or wherever it is. 9, I believe it's too much. You put your best at the start of the game, in between the game, and at the end of the ball game. You always, as a coach, I believe this, you always bring your best. It doesn't matter how many followers you have. It doesn't matter how many likes you have. Who are the ones who are going to put you in the best position to become successful? That's with Texas, University of Texas. I'm looking down here at a Madison Booker. In my opinion, Madison Booker probably should have won a national championship. Not national championship, but the player of the year. I know Juju Watkins, nothing against her. I'm looking at who is the one that not just take their team to the, if you take that person away, they're going to be very difficult. You have Madison Booker, Juju's like that. Madison Booker, and you have also Paige Bueckers. We'll see what happens. At the end of it all, basketball. I love competition. I don't have a favorite team. I don't have a favorite player. There are some players that I keep in contact with, but I don't have a favorite player. I just believe in competition. Healthy competition. I want all these players to bring their absolute best. Bring not just your A game. Because a lot of people can bring their A game, but are you going to bring your AAA game? Are you going to bring your quad? If you bring your A game to this game, it's going to be pretty much like last game. because you brought your A game. Bring your double A game. Bring your triple A game. Bring your quadruple A game. Play this game like it's your very last game. So for the Paige Bueckers out there, for the Malaysia Four Wallies out there, for the Chloe Kitts out there, for the Madison Bookers out there, for all of them that are in the Final Four right now, in the women's Final Four, bring your quadruple A game. I don't know if this is going to get out to some of the players. I have no idea. But I know a lot of people is watching these videos. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to always give you my 100% of my heart, my energy, and my effort. All these videos that I'm doing right now, you see I don't have a big microphone. You see my background. I used to spend time in the Marine Corps. You also see what I'm doing in business, right? You see the flag. I served in the Marine Corps. And you see, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. 100%. And when you have God on your side, Yahuwah on your side, Jesus Christ on your side, Yeshua HaMashiach on your side, the victories, the battles already won. But I believe there's a lot of teams. There's some teams out there that don't have that don't believe that. And it starts with the coach. It starts with the coach. If the coach believes, this is what I believe. When you go in there knowing I got a full armor of the Lord, I got the full armor, I got my Psalms 91 on. It doesn't matter if you're playing basketball. It doesn't matter if it's business. It doesn't matter if it's college. It doesn't matter what it is. What matters is you have the Lord on your side. I appreciate each and every one of you watching these videos who subscribe to the channel. It's around about 91 to 92% that haven't subscribed to the channel. So subscribe to the channel. I'm going to give you authenticity. I'm going to give you heart. I'm going to give you my soul. I'm going to give you everything that I have because I know that God put me here for a reason. It's like God put you here for a reason. If God, you put you here for a reason and you know what that is, go out there and give 1,000,000% of yourself today because tomorrow there's no guarantee. And my Bible said, and the Holy Bible says, that we can't control tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to take care of itself. So if we have our game in life, if we have our court in life that we're on right now, that we're playing, and we have the ball in our hands, are we going to hold it or are we going to shoot it? The great Wayne Gretzky, hockey, NHL. I think he played for the LA Kings and the Edmonton Oilers or something a long time ago. He said, and I'll probably say this in another video, he said 100% of every shot not taken will never go in. So if you are Paige Bueckers out there, take your shots. If you are Chloe Kitts out there, take your shots. If you are Malaysia Four Wallies, I'm going to run it down here. Paige Bueckers, Sarah Strong, filled up the stat sheet last time. 22 points, 17 rebounds, 6 assists against USC. Caitlin Chin, 3-pointers. AZ Fudd. Okay, that's UConn, UCLA. Gabriella Jaquez, Lauren Betts, Tamia Gardner, Kiki Rice, London Jones, USC, University of South Carolina, Chloe Kitts, Sanaa Fig, which I believe she's going to be the X factor. I really believe in this particular game, she is going to be the X factor against Texas. Okay, Tahina Paopao showed up last game. I believe she's going to show up this next game tonight. Raven Johnson, battle-tested. Malaysia Four Wallies, the engine. Bree Hall, down at Texas. Madison Booker, I spoke about her. Rory Harmon, Kayla. You have Kayla, they get the last name out here. Taylor Jones and Jordan Lee. So there's a lot. This is shaping up to be probably the greatest Final Four, women's Final Four ever. It may come down to the wire. History is on a lot of people's side as far as that goes, but guts and grind and grit, that's going to be the thing that's going to take these teams. Whoever's going to win these games tonight, it's going to take grind. It's going to take heart. It's going to take grit. It's going to be, it's a knockout drag out. A knockout drag out. So I appreciate every one of you that's watching these videos. I love each and every one of you with the love of the Lord. Have the most amazing day. Tune in and watch these games. Watch these games. And as I watch these games, it's about the storylines, not just within the lines of the game, but the documentaries. What happens behind the scenes? How did they grow up? Because all these young ladies and the coaches, and you got the guys that's coaching, all of them, they just didn't arrive to the Final Four. There are some things that happened since birth. Every single decision that they made and we all made led us to this moment. God bless you all. God keep you. To Yah Almighty be all the glory.